Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Planet Coaster Alpha 3, second episode working on Rivendell, and we're probably going to finish this up in a third episode of Rivendell, so the sixth episode overall. Whatever, no one really cares about that. Someone left a good comment that I definitely agree with. They said, hey, roof looks a little plain, try and add some beams. I'm like, that is a genius idea. I was actually just thinking that while I was recording this, so we went ahead and did that. Make it look a little bit more structural by adding those beams across it. Thank you for that. I think it looks much better. They also, thanks to everyone's feedback, I decided to remove that little tower we had in the middle of that building, our first building in Rivendell. It looked a little bit schoolhousey, a little bit colonial, so we tore that out, decided to go with something else. In the background here, I decided to build some sort of tower just to kind of fill in the space. We actually ended up moving this to more in the front. Because if you look at some of the stills from Rivendell from the movies and stuff, they have these large towers and stuff just kind of in the background stuff. Not quite in this scale, like it didn't come out perfectly like this, but it looks a little better once we move this. I don't like it back there right now, but near the end of the video, we actually do move this up to the front. I think it looks quite a bit better. I just wanted something just there, just a little visual interest to kind of spice it up. Then realized I didn't have a horizontal beam going across here, so go back and add that. And we do change some colors of the roofs today. It kind of helps it break up the whiteness of everything. You guys know I had some problems with just everything being white like that, so we do mix it up quite a bit. Over here we decided to build another building. This one is going to be a burger and food stand. Sorry, burger and drink stand. Again, just kind of referencing some of the images I saw. I saw one building in particular that I wanted to kind of emulate, so we're going with a regular rectangular building with kind of a steep roof design. There's got to be a name for it when you have two of the angled roofs kind of like conflicting like that. I don't know the exact name for it. I'm sure there is one, so if there's any architecture nerds, I mean architecture people, definitely let me know. And I wanted to give this a sort of overhang. And it's funny, here I do what is the opposite I was doing in Hobbiton. So Hobbiton, I was building a building, realizing it was too tall, so I'd take the roof off, chop one of the floors off, and then lower it. Here I did the opposite. I actually build this entire building, and then I realized, wait, it needs to be taller. Then I raise the entire thing up one level and give it a little bit of a balcony. Like, oh, that looks much better. Okay. But yeah, so we do similar to what we did over in the first building here with the kind of the beams going across and about and all over the place. And here I wanted some sort of beam holding this up, because one of the main things I'm seeing, a sort of motif through the Rivendell building designs or the elf designs, is a lot more roundness. And roundness is kind of hard to achieve in this game, just because we have so many straight pieces. So to kind of reenact that roundness, I guess is the best word is, while using these pieces, I'm doing these sort of angled support pieces. I'm going to try and use them quite a bit in here. The effect isn't perfect, but it definitely does help it make it a little bit more distinctive in my mind. So I may actually go back and do some more with that. It's just something I'm trying to keep in mind, make things more round, which is hard because all we had to work with are rectangles, squares, and triangles. We have some round pieces like these things. I really like these. I was trying to find a good spot for them. I was like, well, no, over here, over here, over here, how about over here? And I said, okay, right here works, because these are nice because they're nice and round, and they look very fanciful and fantasy-like, so I thought they'd fit perfectly here. And then that little fence I just showed there was actually something, when I was launching Planet Coaster yesterday, when I was recording this, I saw it in the Steam Workshop. It was just on the front page on my Steam account. I was like, hey, that looks like a cool little fence, so I went and downloaded that. I thought, hey, that would be pretty nice. So it's the first time I've actually used someone else's piece in my park, but I thought it looked pretty cool, and it's pretty ingenious. I don't know if you saw, but the metal work in that fence is actually a one of the signs. I think it's like the pirate themed food sign. It has some cool little metal work there, so I really like the look of it. Thought it looks very fanciful and fantasy. I don't know why I keep saying fanciful and fantasy, but that's what I feel like saying today. See, and there I go again. I raised it up. Yep, called it. Wow, I can see the future. I know what this guy's gonna do. Oh wait, it's me. Whatever. Oh well, but definitely looks better with the second story added in there. It looks much better. I keep teasing you guys with that little fence piece. I don't know why. I keep starting to put it and then not actually putting it. So at some point we do put it. We put it good. I wish it was like white or something, maybe lighter color. But the metal ironwork does look pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a dumb inside joke there. It's not even an inside joke, it's just something stupid me and my girlfriend keep saying to each other. I like it a lot. I don't know. Inside jokes are dumb but fun. I suppose. We're getting off topic here again. What is this? Oh, Planet Coaster, that's right. Oh, speaking of which, did you guys see... Oh my god. So the EGX is going on right now in England. It's like this game developer conference or game conference thing. And Planet Coaster actually was streaming from there this morning. And they announced a whole bunch of new cool stuff. Like they have a transport ride, so they have a choo-choo train. They have a sci-fi theme with giant robot dogs. And they have the ability to crash coasters into people now. So coasters will go flying off rails into crowds of people and just fling them all up in the air. It was a really well done video. It was so cool. That video I know is on the Planet Coaster YouTube channel, but I don't know if the rest of the stuff is yet, or if they plan on putting it there. But definitely check it out, or you can go check out the VOD from EGX because it was on their Twitch page. But I'm so excited, guys! A sci-fi theme would be so cool. Like I saw, and I've had a lot of people ask me to do like a Fallout themed park, and I was like, yeah, that'd be cool, but we really haven't had the pieces for it. But what they showed, I think, would really work well in a Fallout park. So we may look into doing that, or maybe just like a video game park in general, so we could just do things off of various video games like Fallout. And the fantasy stuff would work well with any sort of fantasy game like Skyrim, Witcher, any of those series. And then the sci-fi stuff would work well with like Fallout, Halo, Mass Effect, things like that. And let's just see what else would work in a video game park. Like, I guess we could try and do some 8-bit graphic stuff with like just general pixel art and colors and stuff. That'd be simpler because it wouldn't require too much theming. That'd be cool. See, I'm already thinking about it, and we still got quite a bit of work on this park. We're not even halfway done with the Lord of the Rings park, and I'm already thinking about other ones. Dang, man. Yeah, because we'll probably do this park and then at least one other one before the beta. I'm not sure. Ooh, actually, good news. I should mention this, guys, because I'm sure a lot of you have already pre-ordered the game. If you got the Thrill Seeker edition, you'll have access to the beta, but you don't have access to alpha right now, and a lot of people have been disappointed by that, and the beta is a little far off. But the weekend of the 6th, October 6th to 10th, I'm not 100% sure on those dates. I'd have to go double check. They did announce this in the stream. That the people who have pre-ordered the Thrill Seeker edition that weekend for this I think it's a 4-day span, will be able to play Planet Coaster. So that's like a month early from the expected beta. We don't know when the beta is going to be, but it's about a month and a half early from the release of Planet Coaster. So that's pretty awesome. So for that weekend, those who ordered the beta and the Thrill Seeker edition will be able to play the alpha. So definitely look forward to that. I'm sure some of you will be excited about that, especially since the alpha is no longer available for sale. So that means you guys will just be able to actually play the game a month early, if only for 4 days. But still, it'll be a ton of fun. Back to this game. Working on another building here. Definitely wanted, I had a cool idea, just off some stuff I saw, was to make this sort of design building where you have the roof kind of overhanging the entire thing, and then you have the actual building on the inside. I think that came out pretty cool looking. Again, trying to do some fancy stuff with the wood, cross beams, things like that. And I'm like, okay, this is looking alright. Kind of a nice intricate design. Because the thing is, I need to make all these places feel distinctive, because I definitely want the architecture and feel of, well, Mordor is going to feel different because it's Mordor. But things like, because if we do Minas Tirith, we want it to feel really different, just because it's going to be similar because it's going to be like a medieval style architecture, but it's got to be human style, and it's got to be like more castle themed. So I'm working to make them feel distinctive from one another, because we don't want the buildings to look like they'd fit, the buildings in Rivendell to look like they'd fit in Minas Tirith, and vice versa. We want them to be their own thing. So that's why I'm trying to make some themes and motifs that we can use quite often here in Rivendell that we won't be able to use in the other sort of medieval, traditional style buildings in the park. I love water. It's so tasty. But I need to change the filter on my fridge. Dang it. This is the commentary that people come for. C-Top talking about he needs to change the water filter on his fridge because there's a red light on, and I gotta change it. I realized I wasn't recording there, so we did move the building. You can see that it's over by the other park now, or by the other buildings now. We moved the tower down by the other ones, and we put a nice little ship right there. Back here, I wanted to do a cool little waterfall, and some people did suggest that I go check out how, once again, how Silverette is making his waterfalls, and he had a much better method of kind of doing several layers and then having them arc down, and it does look remarkably better. So Once again, I was saved by Silverette. Story of my life. Hey, I can't figure out how to do some Planet Coaster. Oh, I'll just go watch a Silverette video for 30 seconds. Oh, there's a genius solution right there. Oh man, classic Silverette. But thanks, whoever suggested that. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Now we just go in ahead and went to nighttime, adding some more of our hidden lights throughout the park. Just trying to lighten up a little bit. Hey park, why don't you lighten up? That was dumb. I do want to do a little more dress setting with that ship ride, and I went with the ship ride just because I wasn't really sure what else to use. Like I was thinking about using the Venetian Carousel or the teacup ride, but I went with the ship ride just because I thought it fit well. We do have water and stuff, and the elves do ride their ships to heaven or whatever. I never really understood that part of the movie or the books. I don't think I actually fully read all the books as a child, but definitely in the movie, like, you know, when they die, they go in the ship to somewhere, and like the Frodo goes with them, something like that. So I figured, hey, let's put a boat there. And for some reason, the exit path from that ride was really bugging me. I didn't like how it was kind of just going across, so I decided to make it more of a spiral staircase thing, and I think it looks quite a bit better. Adding some more of our nice fence. I think that's literally what it's called. It was called Nice Fence. It is a nice fence. It's a cute little fence. It's a really ingenious idea. Whoever made that with the metal work is pretty bright, if I do say so myself. No, I didn't make it. I just realized that sounded like I was tooting my own horn, like, wow, some sort of freaking genius made that. No, it wasn't me. But there we go. Looking alright. Yeah, I like it so far. The tower definitely looks quite a bit better there. Kind of fills in the space. I'm enjoying it rather much. And if you guys too, make sure you let me know by leaving likes, leaving comments, leaving something letting me know. I was just going to let the video end at the time-lapse there, but then I realized, oops, I didn't fill in the space. Don't I feel like the hillbilly that wandered in town? Yeah, well, that's going to be for this episode of Planet Coaster, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.